All right, everybody. How we doing? We doing good? All right. Just real quick, gotta look at something real quick, and then we can get going with the stream. Okay? Okay. I just posted a video on my backup on my Ohio State channel, so if you want to go check that out. Yeah. Yeah. Talked about Ohio State's latest commitment. Yeah. So, anyways, just waiting to see. Hopefully, I'm on the main channel. That'd be kind of embarrassing if I wasn't. It wouldn't surprise me this point. All right, yeah, we are good to go. Okay. What's good? No, wait. Oh, good evening, Yusuf. First one in the chat. Not too often, Yusuf is the first one. But hey, what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Guardians. Brain fart. Series recap, series preview, live stream. For those who've watched every single one of these live streams this year, salute to you. You're a true diehard fan of the channel. Indie. The Inderguards. But yeah, in this stream, of course, I'm going to go over what we just witnessed against the White Sox. And then I'm going to preview the upcoming series against the Astros. Yeah. So with that being said, let me pull up the websites I will be utilizing for this lovely endeavor. And let's get going here. Yeah. So anyways, first game of the series against Chicago. You know, we were all wondering how this was going to go, considering what we witnessed in the series prior against, I believe it was Kansas City, right? I literally forgot who we played just recently. But my hope was that just have a winning 7-game stretch against Kansas City and Chicago. Two teams that you honestly should be able to beat. If you play your best ball, you're far superior. And there was times in this series we looked like the vastly superior team, especially in the first and the last game. But I'll get into all that stuff in a minute. So, first game of the series, we had Tanner Bybee on the mound going up against Dylan Cease. Of course, at this point, you know, there was a lot of trade talk out there, especially with the White Sox. They had just traded, was it Lucas Giolito around this time of the game? I think it was like right after the game or something, right around the time of the game. They traded Giolito and Reynaldo Lopez. And the Guardians went out there and took it to Dylan Cease at the beginning. Now, they did get a run in the first inning from a Stephen Kwan Stephen Kwan leadoff triple, followed by Andres Jimenez, who has now occupied the number 2 spot in the lineup with Ahmed's departure. He hit an RBI double. And then there was a few other hits as well. We could have done so much more damage. Jose popped out as usual, and then Naylor, and then Bell. So yeah, two hits to start, and then 3 straight outs. Yep, that's a Guardian special right there. We talk about it all the time. Now, top of the third comes up. Guardians got to Cease a little bit more. And this was, of course, this preceded the Jake Burger bomb, the first one. But Josh Naylor would hit a double, RBI double. Nice. Will Brennan, RBI single. And it was 4-0. Then the White Sox woke up. or more specifically, Jake Burger woke up. Yeah. He hit 2 dingers. In fact, he was the source of all their runs in the first game of the series. 2 homers, 3 RBIs for Jake Burger. Yep. 2 burger bombs. And that's it for them. The Guardians would add a couple more runs late. Top of the 7th, Josh Naylor RBI double again. And then Bo Naylor got in on the fun with a nice little RBI single. Made it 6-3. And that would be it. Yeah, Tanner Bybee got the win. He's 7-2, 3.11 ERA. And he went 6 2/3 solid innings. Gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks, 2 homers. Tough stuff. Dylan Cease, we really got to him at the beginning. Couldn't put him away, though. That's been a thing with this team. They could have a pitcher damn near ready to tap out, but they can't finish the job. But yeah, Cease, 5 2/3, 9 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 5 Ks. And they were able to get to him a little bit. And luckily, the offense was alive a little bit. And Bybee was typical good old Bybee. Minus the home runs, of course. But yeah, Bybee, he's 7-2. Never did I think that Tanner Bybee would be arguably the best pitcher that we have right now. He's 7-2 with a 3.11 ERA. Cease is 4-4, 4.15 ERA. And of course, there's a lot of trade talk surrounding him, possibly getting moved by Tuesday's deadline. We'll see if anything happens. Haven't heard a lot, but I have heard that teams are calling about Cease. I guess you could say trade talks are not gonna cease before the deadline. Haha. And then Clase nailed down his 28th save of the year. He's got a 3.02 ERA. To think of how good he'd be if he didn't blow 7 saves. Wow. So yeah, we take game 1. And so we go to game 2. And in game 2, I don't even really want to talk about this game, to be honest with you. I really don't. It was a bullpen game for the Guards. Xavier Curry was on the mound going up against Dookie Toussaint, former Guardian. Had that spot start when Tristan first got hurt. Yeah, Tristan's been out since that game against the Diamondbacks, in case you were wondering. Although, hopefully he'll be back soon. I don't know when. Probably September, if I had to guess. Maybe mid-August. But we'll see. Curry, 3 innings, 2 hits, only 1 run allowed, 3 walks. Not great. It was a home run to a Lubob, of course. Tukey looked like, I guess, I don't even know who to compare him to. Because we all know Tukey's not that great of a pitcher, but we made him look like freaking Tom Glavine. 5 innings, 3 hits, 4 Ks, 1 walk. For a guy who, with us, couldn't stop walking people. So, what gives? Huh? You can beat up on Dylan Cease, but not Tukey? Huh? You didn't make Tukey take a dookie? Huh? Huh? Jake Burger was the only thing exciting on the White Sox the whole series. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I wonder if they've gotten any trade calls for him. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. If the Texas Rangers are a problem, I guess Cleveland can have another 10-cent beer night. Yeah. Wow. Oh, he did? He got suspended, huh? Really, Jacob? Interesting. By the way, yeah, like I said, I did a video talking about Ohio State's newest commit, on my fucking crazy YouTube channel. Yeah, I made an Ohio State channel. Go check it out. It's freaking dope. Just started it. The Rangers are aggressive as hell at the trade deadline. They're supposed to be, but damn, I didn't want them to get Jordan Montgomery. Yeah. And they're not done yet either. Yeah, they're not done yet either. They're trying to have a freaking God Squad. They get Bruce Bochy inside that building, and now they want to become a God Squad. I wish we had Bruce Bochy, but we have a guy with mush brain disease, right? Yeah, it was bad. You know what else? You know what else is bad, guys? Um, how this game went. So, Guardians obviously got shut down. The only runs that were scored were mainly from homers, from Lou Bob in the first, and Jake Berger again in the sixth, because of course. And then Oscar Colas. Yeah, how about that? They got a guy named Berger and Colas. Yeah, on a line drive to left. RBI single for Colas. You know, if I was a troll, I would I would love to have. I would imagine a team. I know I'm fumbling my words big time. I'm trying to word it perfectly. You know what I'm saying? David Fry, Jake Berger, Oscar Colas, and then your pitcher would be Phil Koch. I know there's a lot of people with like funky names out there. Love it. But yeah, Lou Bob has 29 home runs on the year. So Toussaint got his first win of the year. He's 3.50 ERA. Curry lost. He's 3-1, 2.98 ERA. And Santos locked down his second save of the year. He has a 2.63 ERA. So we're thinking, okay, you know, we lose the Tukey. It is what it is. We face Clevenger in game 3. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not even like Tukey like did amazing. I mean, he did good, but like 5 innings, 3 hits, 4 Ks, and a walk. We got a lot of good contact. It just didn't go anywhere. Yeah. Curry, 3 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, the homer, 3 walks. Yikes, and no Ks either. Norris and Sandlin, of all people, would come in after him and get a combined 6 Ks. Freaking Daniel Norris. You know what we need? We need Amir Garrett to come up so we can have just former AL Central pitchers all on the staff. Norris from the Tigers. Someone call up Blake Parker. You know, former Twin. Amir Garrett from the Royals. Blake Parker, Twins. Norris from the Tigers. And if they get rid of Brian Shaw, you can technically bring back my Brian Shaw, and he'll be a former White Sox. Obviously, I'm joking. Okay, no, don't do that. I'm surprised Norris hasn't been completely garbage. Let's see. Look what happens when you put him in a competent pitching development staff. He's actually not bad. He's got a 1.35 ERA. Granted, he barely goes out there. He's only been out there like what, a couple innings. Like, you know, when he does get out there. But overall, we lost. Offense was a no-show again. And we go to game 3 of the series, matched up with Mike Clevenger. And yeah, another game that was kind of shaky, not going to lie. Logan Allen on the mound. And right from the get-go, he was in trouble. Tim Anderson, leadoff dinger. 1-0 before people could even get to their seats. And then Moncada, 2-run single. Bottom 5 made it 3-0. And then bottom 6, Andrew Vaughn would homer, 2-run blast. And then the Guardians finally get on the board with a Tyler Freeman RBI single, made it 5-1. Yay! Yeah. And then to wrap it all up, the 2 big bats for the White Sox, Luis Robert with an RBI single, Eloy Jimenez RBI single, made it 7-1. And then because stat padding is fun, Josh Bell grounds into a double play, and that is the ball game pretty much as we lose 7-2. And we fell to back under 500 again. This team is like it's like you know, a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. They don't even really plateau. They don't go on a run and then lose and then go on another run. No, they just go, making me sick. you'd think maybe they'll go on a run, right? We went on a run to get in this position, but now we need to go on a run to get above 500 and stay there. I don't know if this team can do it. Guardians are what? Okay, wow, yeah. Can't 14 and 11. I can't see the freaking thing because this emoji thing's in the way. As burger today. The only thing. Yep. So yeah, Mike Clevenger on the mound against Logan Allen. Clev looked like classic Clevenger. 5 innings, 2 hits, 3 Ks, no runs allowed or anything. Logan Allen, on the other hand, yeah, they beat him the hell up. 6 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks, and 2 homers allowed. I believe I talked about the totem pole in terms of pitchers on the team and where I'd put them. Yeah. I think it's pretty easy to determine who goes where at this point. Number 1 is probably Tanner. Number 2, I'd probably say is Savale. 3 is Gavin, when he's not all over the place. 4, no, 3 would be Curry. Yeah, Curry's 3. 4 is Gavin. 5 is Logan. Not saying Gavin and Logan suck. It's just that, well, we haven't really seen too much of Gavin, and he's been shaky. And Logan Allen is very up and down. He's just like the Guardian season. He'll follow up a masterclass with a disaster class. And the offense, of course, didn't even want to help him in this time around. They had 9 hits on 2 runs. So, I don't know what to expect from this team anymore at this point. So, yeah, we lose game 3 of the series. Clevenger is 4-4. Allen's 4-4. Clevenger 3.59 ERA. Allen's got a 3.70 ERA. So then we move to today's game. Savale on the mound against Kopech. And I'll tell you one thing. These guys had a game plan. And it really helped that Kopech was literally all over the place. First inning for the Guardians went about as you'd expect. They actually did get 2 on, but nothing with it, because Josh Bell stinks. Bottom of the first, easy stuff for Savale. Strikeout, line out, ground out. Perfect. Then came the second inning. Man, we could have done so much damage here. Gonzalez walked. Brennan flew out. Gabe Arias lined out. Then they hit us. Then they had a wild pitch. Yeah. Wild pitch. They walked Cam Gallagher. And then they walked Stephen Kwan. And then they walked Jimenez. So this dude had a wild pitch and 3 consecutive walks. In fact, you might be wondering, how many strikes did he throw? He threw 1 to Gallagher. That could have been a ball, too. He's lucky that the ump called that a strike. So 1 strike. Yeah, strike. Up strike, of course. So 5 pitches, 1 strike to Gallagher. Kwan had 2. Andres, 0. 3 strikes. And if you're keeping track of all the pitches he's thrown to those 3 straight batters, a 5, was it a 5 at bat? Yeah, a 5, a 6, and a 4. That's 15 pitches, 3 strikes. And the Guardians get on the board on a walk by Andres. So they loaded the bases, they walked in a run, and here comes Jose Ramirez. And you're thinking, okay, Jose is either gonna A, break this game wide open, or B, he's gonna have one of the worst at-bats we've ever seen. Well, it looked like he was going to do the first thing. He drew 2 straight balls, and then all of a sudden, in his head, it's like, you know, freaking draw a walk. You swing. Swung at 3 straight pitches. So we score 1 run with bases loaded. Yep, 1 run with bases loaded. But Jose would get his revenge later on. Stay tuned. But yeah, after that inning, not much happened after that until the 5th, when Stephen Kwan would jump on Kopech for his 5th home run of the year. And then, as I said, Jose Ramirez would get his revenge with a moonshot. Well, not a moonshot, but a pretty good hit. Ball 418 feet to right field off of Kopech. Kopech threw it damn near beautifully right in this nitro zone. For those who don't know where Jose's nitro zone is, here, let me actually do this real quick, guys. I'm going to show y'all real quick. All right. I'm going to show y'all real quick. Okay, so. All right. Let me, how am I going to do this? So let me make myself small. Tiny. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up. All right. Let's bring up his strike chart here. And I'll show y'all where I think his nitro zone is based off the success that he's always been known to have. So here is his K zone. Okay, guys? Here's a lesson for you, okay? So you see that blue ball, right? The blue dot, that's where the ball was hit. Anywhere from where that ball is, like, that's pretty much right in the heart of his nitro zone. Yeah. That's right perfectly in the heart of his nitro zone. Essentially, that middle right box. Yeah. That's his nitro zone. If you throw him anything in there, obviously dead red right in the middle box. Honestly, like the middle 2 boxes. Yeah. Not the one on the far left. No, he can't really hit stuff out there. It's the center box and the right box in the middle. That's his nitro zone. You throw him anything in there, you're playing with fire and you're probably going to get burned. Because that's just the way he is. So, yeah, that was that's a lesson that I'm sure Kopech learned right there. Funny enough, of course, he hasn't really been himself lately, so I understand why. Gotta extend this thing. You see, gotta fix this page here, get it back to what I had it before, because I will be doing a review. Okay, let's go up. Everybody's hands go up. There we go. Okay, I think that'll be pretty much good. Okay, because I'm gonna be doing an article review after this. I want to make sure everything's good. So, yeah, we were gonna win 5-0. I mean, I didn't expect that, but hey, I love it from Savali. Savali had no issues. Really, I mean, he was perfect tonight. Gave up 4 hits, all to the top of the order. He shut down the bottom part of the order. That's big, too. Because if the bottom of the order starts hitting, then you're in trouble. But anyways, yeah, they got after Kopech. And of course, Jose would get another one. Top 7. He hits another homer to right field. And he has 18 on the year now. And it was 5-0. And at that point, yeah, this is over. Game is over. As far as the pitchers, Savale, 6 solid innings, 4 Ks, 2 walks, shut down. Everybody was shut down. Stefan and Clase were nails as you. Oh, Stefan was actually nails. I'm surprised, but okay. Clase was nails for the most part. De Los Santos gave up a walk, but he had a strikeout. As for Kopech, 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 5 walks, 2 Ks and 2 homers. Yeah, if anyone seriously thinks that Kopech's going to get traded, if he gets traded, the team that acquires him is probably going to make him a bullpen piece. He just does not seem to have the stuff worthy of being a legit starter. At least that's what I've heard from White Sox fans on Twitter and stuff. But regardless, Guardians take this game 5-0. Savales 5-2, 2.34 ERA. Kopech falls to 4-10, 4.49 ERA. That's also another big reason why the White Sox stink so bad. Kopech, who I guess they really liked coming out of the minors and heading into the season and stuff. He stinks. Garrett Crochet, whatever happened to him? Is he still around? Did he get hurt again? I haven't heard his name at all. I thought he was coming back, but I guess he might have got hurt again or something. Liam Hendricks, of course, is out too. Poor guy. But, anyways, winning this game preserves the series split. And they're once again back at 500, where they were at the beginning of the series, pretty much. And they're 53-53, still second. Now, thanks to the Royals for going out there, and sorry, Scott Skolberg, if you're watching, sweeping the Twins. We're now a half a game back of first place. And you have to wonder, is Chris Antoinetti going to pull the trigger and make a trade? Just for this year. Because if they do make a trade, it won't be just for this year. It'll be for next year. And maybe the year after. Yeah. And there's also a rumor that maybe with the starting pitcher market starting to dry up a little bit, because pitchers are being plucked up left and right a little bit here. Jordan Montgomery got traded. Snell's not getting traded. Stroman's probably not getting traded, most likely, with how good the Cubs have been lately. Flaherty's probably going to get dealt. If I was the Guardians, imagine if, say, we go out, we trade Savale to, I don't know, maybe the Cardinals or something. It would suck for Savale because he's so good, but what's Savale's what's his contract? Hang on. Yeah, okay. Okay, Aaron Savale Spa Track. I'm curious. Is he a free agent after this year? If he is, that's the quietest I've ever heard it. Oh, he's still got 2 years of arbitration. Okay. I was gonna say. But if we have to trade him, I think we're gonna try and get a pitcher in return. And maybe a bat too. We could do it without doing that, but I don't know. Don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, overall, Guardians look solid. They're back to 500. White Sox are still firmly entrenched in fourth, 43-64. And the Twins, of course, like I said, got swept by the lowly Royals because, of course, they did. So now we enter our next series against Houston, in Houston, with a chance to maybe, possibly, pass or something like that against the Astros. Hopefully we could pass the Twins, but I don't know. Oh, dang, what the heck? Yo, who's that? Morel? Fell into the seats? Damn. Now we go to the first game of the series against Houston. And it'll be Noah Syndergaard. 1-4, 7.16 ERA, 38 Ks. I cannot believe I just said that sentence. Noah Syndergaard is pitching tomorrow for my favorite team. Noah freaking Syndergaard. I hate when I get some in my mouth. Yeah. Noah Syndergaard is pitching for my team tomorrow. Wow. We'll see how he does. His first start coming off the IL with a blister. JP France on the mound for Houston. And also, if you're curious as to how we did against JP last time we faced him, let's take a look. I believe he's the guy that we smashed last time, right? Oh, yeah. JP France gave up 3 runs on 7 hits with 6 walks, 6 Ks, and 6 2/3 innings. Okay. Yeah. That was the first game. No, that was the second game of the series because we beat Valdez and then lost to him. And then I think it was Bielik. We beat the crap out of him with Bieber on the mound. Yeah, I remember that. So we'll see how we do in this time around. Against JP France, obviously nobody on the team right now did anything against him. Mostly, I mean, Naylor and Ramirez had 2 RBIs. And then against Thor, God, it's so weird saying that. Noah Syndergaard is a Guardian. What? If this was 5 years ago, I would be, woohoo, let's get it. But it's like, is my dude washed? I mean, damn. It's good to see him back, though. We'll see how he does. But yeah, Jose Abreu has 1 RBI on him. Bregman has an RBI, and that's about it. Of course, I believe he's only faced them like once or twice. Mostly from with the Phillies in the World Series last year. I don't know how. In fact, let's do it the other way around. I don't usually do this. I'm curious. Noah Syndergaard versus the Astros. I'm curious. Oh, he's 1-0 with a 2.89 ERA and 4 Ks in 2 appearances. I get with the Angels last year. 5 1/3, 2 hits allowed, and 2 walks, 1 hit by pitch, and 1 strikeout. And then second game, he went 4 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 home run. Oh, God. 4 walks. So he's 1-0. Cool. All right, so hopefully Thor can look good. And of course, this will be tomorrow, the last legit game before the deadline. Now, shortly after the deadline's over, the Guardians will be back in action with Gavin Williams, 1-2, 3.35 ERA and 31 Ks, up against Framber Valdez, who's 8-7, 3.29 ERA and 134 Ks. We look at Valdez versus the Guardians here. Let me again look at this. Framber Valdez versus Guardians. Okay. By the way, let's also do this. JP France. Let's see what he's done in his last couple starts here. 2 Biebers for a winning season. No way, I'm not trading Aaron Savali, especially when only I have a game out of first place. I'm only trading Aaron if we can get a solid outfield bat. Someone like Lars Nootbaar, who some Guardians fans have a love affair with. Or someone on that order. Or like you can get like a Heston Kjerstad from Baltimore. Colton Cowser. Maybe some other things. And not to mention, one thing that people might not realize, if you trade Savale now, keep in mind, Bieber and McKenzie are probably not coming back until next month at the earliest. Like middle of August at the earliest for McKenzie. We already know Bieber won't be back until September. You're going to need another starter to fill in for Savale. And it can't just be some random, minor leaguer. It's got to be a solid mid-rotation piece. That's why, honestly, I would trade with the Cardinals. Because we've already faced them. We don't got to worry about facing Savale this year. And, I mean, let's be real. We could get Flaherty for him. Although I think Flaherty is a free agent. Let me check. I think, yeah, he is a free agent. Damn. Flaherty. I don't know. This is a very tricky situation, of course. So Ah, wow. But yeah, Jack Flaherty is a gnarly addition to this team. You put him in the Guardians pitching lab. Yeah, this is his last year of arbitration. So, wow. Okay. So, JP France against the Guardians. Oh, no, I'm sorry. JP France in his last start, 7 innings against Texas, 5 hits, no runs allowed, 2 walks, 3 Ks. He's won his last 2 starts. He's went 7 innings his last 2 starts. And he's been solid. So it's going to be a tough one. Now, we look at Framber Valdez against the Guardians. He's actually 4-0. But remember, we beat him last time. But he didn't get the loss because the game was back and forth. But yeah, he's technically 4-0 against us. Faced us twice last year. And he was all right. Only gave up 3 runs the last 2 starts. 3 earned, 1 home run. He's actually given up a home run last couple games. Like that last year. 3 walks last year too. Ouch. Oh wait. That wasn't him, was it? That wasn't Valdez, was it, that we faced in that game? If he didn't get the no decision, it would have still said it. Who am I thinking of that we faced? It wasn't freaking Valdez. Who was that? There's like who else is on that staff? I'm trying to think. That wasn't Garcia. Yeah, guess I'll have to figure it out. But yeah, Valdez is 8-7, 3.29 ERA, 134 Ks. I was gonna say because he's a lefty. Yeah. Why does this thing keep glitching? Freaking MLB.com website glitching out on me. Half game back. Let's push. Push. Yeah. Let's push. So against Valdez, Bell has a home run with 2 RBIs and 5 at bats. And Jose Ramirez has 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and 10 at bats. Straw has an RBI, and that's about it. And of course, they've never faced Gavin. So that'll be fun. And then we go to the 3rd game of the series. And as soon as it loads up, we can get through it. But yeah, while we're doing that, let's actually look up Framber's last start. So Framber Valdez against Texas, let's just say, oh boy, got rocked. Yeah, they kicked the crap out of him. He took the loss, obviously. 3 2/3 innings, 8 hits, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, and a strikeout. Ouch. He's 2-2 in his last 7 starts, and he has a 5.14 ERA. He's given up 43 hits, 24 runs, 12 walks, and 45 Ks. Wow. So hopefully we can, show a little bit of patience and get after him in that 2nd game. Now, of course, this game will be happening a mere hour or 2 after the deadline. So be nice to see us make a move and then watch the Guardians go out there and wreak havoc. Hopefully Gavin Williams actually looks good. It's gonna be tough though, but I'm here for it. So then we move to the 3rd game of the series. Again, yeah, Valdez 8-7, 3.29 ERA. Gavin's 1-2 with a 3.35 ERA with 31 Ks. 3rd game of the series. It's a wait. Did I skip a game? I must have. Hey, hang on, hold up. Yeah, it double clicked. What the heck? Yeah, the final game. Tanner Bybee on the mound against to be decided. Tanner, of course, is 7-2 with 3.11 ERA, 91 strikeouts. And actually, let's do a quick little jump on over to ESPN because I'm pretty sure they will let us know who's pitching. I know it's not Hunter Brown or whatever because he just pitched. Garcia's out. Urquidy might be back soon. I don't think it'd be Urquidy, would it? No, he won't be back for a little bit now, I think. Let me check here. This is fun. I love this. Last I heard, Twins are crippled. Trade Straw for power hitting prospect. Put Brennan in center and SpongeBob in right. Nah, they're gonna want something for now. Reds kicked the Dodgers' ass today. The Dodgers keep San Francisco going to be in first place. Don't sleep on Arizona either. Arizona is like, y'all are just going to forget about us. I'm actually shocked that Diamondbacks have made no moves yet. The Rangers and the Angels are out here just dominating the headlines. It's actually insane. They are dominating the headlines right now. I'm actually impressed. They're actually going for it, which it's funny because the Angels, of course, they're trying to impress Shohei. They're trying to show Shohei, that they're trying to be a serious team for once. And the Rangers are trying to essentially keep pace with the Astros, which they're trying to match them. The Astros are like, damn, you're doing all that because of us? Sheesh, that's flattering, bro. But anyways, according to ESPN, here is what the matchup will most likely look like. It will be Javier. That's who I was thinking of before. Yeah, Javier versus Bibee. That's who I was thinking of before. Yeah, I think it was Javier. We beat up a little bit. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. It wasn't Valdez. It was, I think, Javier. Yeah, he's 1-1 with a 2.33 ERA, 19 Ks and 5 appearances. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he took a no decision. 7 hits allowed, 4 runs, 3 walks. Yeah, that was him. Okay. Yeah. And then he lost actually in August of last year. 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run. It was a homer allowed. 17 Ks and 5 appearances. And if we can do this, let's go to Javier. You look and see how he's done so far in his season. Yep, that's who that was. Okay. Got it mixed up. Against Tampa on the 28th, 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 9 Ks. And then, of course, we've seen those two teams go back and forth the last couple of days. I believe the Rays took it to them one game, and the Astros took it to the Rays the other. Yeah. So overall, I think this series could go either way. We'll see how the offense attacks France and Javier, especially because we faced them before. Valdez is going to be interesting because we haven't faced them yet this year. And it's also going to be interesting to see how they attack our pitchers because Syndergaard, that's still so freaking weird to see. Syndergaard. Like, Noah Syndergaard is on the Guardians. It's like, this isn't elite ace Syndergaard. This is beat up, fragile, probably going to give you 5 innings. Noah Syndergaard. He might get a couple of strikeouts too. This is low-key washed up Syndergaard. You know what this reminds me of? If for anyone who's watched Avengers, especially the latest ones with Thor, the last one I think it was, after the snap. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watched Avengers by now, spoiler alert! But there's a scene. Well, not a scene, but early on in the final movie of the series against Thanos, they show Thor, and he's fat. I'm not saying Syndergaard's fat, but he's like that version of Thor. The old, not as good as he once was. But we'll see though. Maybe he turns back the clock, and maybe with our pitching staff working with him, maybe he'll at least show a semblance of how good he used to be. Hopefully the offense wakes up. That would be great. But, man, this is going to be a fun. And then, of course, we face Chicago after that. And, of course, Thor will be in that series. But Allen will get the first game against Clevenger again, of course. Savale Kopech again. And then Syndergaard would probably face... trying to think. Who do they have going tomorrow? Yeah. I got to see who the White Sox have going tomorrow. That'll tell us who they got to face. That probably would have been Lance Lynn if they didn't make the trade. Wouldn't be Cease, would it? No, it's not going to be Cease. They haven't announced it yet officially. No, because wait, Cease will be going before then. Yeah, because we're facing Clevenger and Kopech. If it's probably going to be Cease again. I already know it. Okay, they haven't announced one there. Tomorrow. Oh, they don't even pitch. They don't even play tomorrow. That's right. It's an off day. Let's see if ESPN has any idea. It might be Cease. It could be Cease again. Except instead of getting the first game, we get him the last one. Yeah, they haven't even announced it on here yet. Oh yeah, Cease will be going against the Yankees. I'm trying to think, who the heck would be pitching against us? I have to probably go the game before Cease, which was, I think, Lance Lynn, right? That was probably when Lynn pitched last. So the 26th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was when Lynn pitched. Let me see here. This is always fun. I love doing this. Where are they at? Here they are. This is the fun part about it, facing a team that's blowing it up. Yeah, that's when Lynn pitched. So I don't know who the hell they're going to pitch against us in that game against Syndergaard. Could be a rookie. Could be a bullpen game. No idea. Wow. Okay. So that's pretty much it for that. Not much else there. All right. So before I head out of here, of course, I said I have an article review to do. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to move myself to the side here, like always. Open this up. And yeah. The article today is 5 trades that should happen but won't from MLB Network. Need to stop acting scared against the White Sox. Sweep them. Cleveland can have 10-cent beer night, and the Rangers will have to leave by swinging bats again. Oh my God. So the first trade was just kind of funny, but let me make myself a little bit smaller here so that my green screen doesn't mess up the trade article. There we go. All right, so this was actually, who was this posted by anyway? This is, or doesn't give an author. This was posted at 1:16 p.m., which is relevant considering a few hours after this article was posted, the Rangers actually made a trade. They did not get Luis Castillo, but wait, they suggested Castillo for DeGrom, Ezekiel Duran, and Justin Foscue. Huh? Why would they do that? No. 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 Besides, they just got Jordan Montgomery now. So that obviously wasn't going to happen. Okay. Let's see what the second one is. By the way, I did not look at this article. All right. Next, Yankees swing for a corner blockbuster. Hot corner blockbuster. Nolan Arenado, because of course, for Jason Dominguez, Will Warren, Randy Vasquez, and Clayton Beater. Yeah. Okay. That obviously it's not happening now because the Cardinals are not getting rid of Nolan Arenado. But yeah, why would Nolan want to go to another last place team? From stinky to stinky. Really? Hell no. Next, we got Reds get their ace. Dylan Cease. Oh, Dashy would hate this trade. Jonathan India for Edwin. Oh no. Dylan Cease to the Reds for Jonathan India, Edwin Arroyo, Chase Petty, and Jay Allen. He would probably he would have a rage video up the moment this trade was made. Oh, trade Jonathan India. But you get Dylan Cease. Jonathan India. Was Rays win the series against the Astros? I bet you are. That was a fun series to keep an eye on, though. Back and forth, sweep happens, and I think the Astros will put their best in. Yep. All right, moving on. We got Guardians make their move. What do we think the Guardians do in this trade proposal? I'm gonna do something real quick, guys. Put down in the comments. What do you think this is? I'll wait a little bit so you guys can actually hear me say it. Put down in the comments who you think that they have us trading for. What do you think it is? You think it's Savale related? Or do you think it's something different? I'm looking at the chat waiting for people to say anything. I'll give you another like 10 seconds. I'll just go through it. Whatever. Who cares? You guys won't see this until a little bit later anyway. All right. So, oh, God. Boy, Cody Bellinger, Michael Fulmer for Tanner Burns, Jose Tina, Hunter Gaddis, and Thomas Ponticelli. I wish the Cubs weren't so good right now. I would do this trade every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Michael Fulmer could easily be that spot starter that we need if we get rid of Savale. And Bellinger would mash. The Guardians might need to take a look at Taylor Hearn. Kansas City. Actually, oh yeah, they traded Nicky Lopez to the Braves for Taylor Hearn. Yeah. Man, if we did this, oh my God, you guys would want to see this. I'd be live the minute this trade broke. All right, anything else? Orioles. Blake Snell, Josh Hader, Seth Lugo for Connor Norby, Kobe Mayo, Kate Povich, Seth Johnson, and Judd Fabian. Imagine the O's just get Blake Snell and Hader out of nowhere. Having to go through a back end of the bullpen with Yanir Cano, Felix Bautista, and Josh Hader. O's fans would be like, yeah. I know an O's fan. Yeah. He's a Jaguars fan. He's on YouTube, named Jagging Off. Pretty hilarious name, but he would probably take off his shirt and go, I don't think he'd post a video for it because he's not a O's content creator. He's a Jaguars content creator. Shout out to him, by the way. I doubt he's watching, but you never know. But yeah, the O's getting these guys would just show us that they are being serious. After all those years of being absolute garbage, they finally become serious. So that's that trade. And that's it. Okay. So that's pretty much all I got for you. And as always, if the Guardians make any moves, trade-wise or whatever, before the deadline, you already know I'll be right here making the trade reaction stream or whatever, and hopefully the Guardians do something, because that would be fun. That would be fun. I want to have some fun. Yeah. Me want to have fun. So, with that being said, guys, I'm going to head out, and we'll see how this series against Houston goes. Let me actually check Twitter real quick, just to make sure nothing else has happened while I'm away. Imagine I look and there's a big-ass trade that just happened. Nah, I doubt it. Uh-oh, something must have happened. What just happened? Oh, that's something different. What the heck? Oh, that was a grid trick. Hmm. It's a 6-point game. Now it's time for the Aces to put this thing to bed. Corner 3, dagger. Aces go to century mark. Batter could skip running to first and run straight into the grass to second. Piece of throw. What the heck is that? What is that freaking? What is this tweet? This is so weird. Oh God, Antonetti. I feel like he's gonna do nothing, and I'm gonna be irrationally pissed off, even though I really shouldn't be, because we got Noah Syndergaard. Syndergaard. The Orioles have expressed interest in Dylan Carlson. Of course they did. Guardians are literally a half a game out of first, and they're gonna do diddly squat. I already know they will. I should apologize to JB Taylor right now or whatever, because I already know I'm gonna be pissed all stream whenever I see a trade. That's not the Guardians. Yeah. Every minute that goes by is like, no trade, no trade, no trade, no trade, 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 trade. Guardians, 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 yo, Guardians. Wow. Guardians are gonna do anything. I don't know why I'm even getting my hopes up. When I do, they do nothing. The only move we've made so far is a move that, I mean, everyone predicted. We were going to get rid of Ahmed to clear up space for our shortstop. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll talk like this, and then maybe a trade will happen. I don't know. I want a trade to happen, but Chris Antonetti loves his prospects. The Orioles want another outfielder, right? Yep. I thought Dylan Carlson would be a great addition for us, but no, he's going to go to Baltimore and rake. Oh, well. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll be live for Astros Guardians. I expect tomorrow to be pretty active on the trade market, too. It usually is. That's what the vibe I'm getting is, though. Of course, if the Guardians do nothing tomorrow, then obviously we know, well, they got to do something Tuesday. Because if they don't, there's no more time left. 30-16-0 on a run line as dogs. 19-11 on a run line as away dogs. Wow, 23-30 home team on RL. 32-42 on road as favorite. Wow. On the run line as favorite. Wow. So we'll see how this series goes tomorrow. Noah Syndergaard on the mound. That's going to be weird seeing Noah Syndergaard on the mound again for us, let alone. Should be fun. Hopefully we see a Thor masterclass, or some semblance of a masterclass, I guess. But like I said, if the Guardians make any moves, I'll post a video on it or do a stream, depending on how big the move is. But I'm not hearing anything right now. But as we know with Chris Antonetti, he doesn't make a lot of noise. He operates in extreme silence, which stinks because I want to know stuff. I want to see tweets saying the Guardians have talked to insert team here about insert player here, just so we can rave about it and just talk about and just think. But no, Chris Antonetti just has to work in silence. That's why I'm happy, low key. Dan, I want to say Dan Gilbert, sort of, but Kobe Altman kind of has a big mouth. You always know when the Cavs are going to do something. Our beat writers, the Cavs beat writers, are always goaded because they'll keep you in the loop. And then, of course, the best beat writers in the business are out here getting laid off like crazy. So I don't know how the Cavs beat's going to be this year. It's the way it is now in the sports business, you know. But we'll see how things go. I'd love to see the Guardians make a trade right as the stream ends, so I have to come back on here immediately and talk about the trade. So we'll see what happens. But with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog, and I'll see you all tomorrow night. Guardians Astros. The final legit game before the trade deadline. Can we get back over 500 again? So I'm out, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, Crazy Dog, and I'm out. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah. Are the Guardians going to make a move? Nope. Is Chris Antonetti conservative? Yep. Is Chris Antonetti a prospect hugger? Yep. I might be going to Guards, White Sox, or Guardians, Blue Jays. Nice. But yeah, guys, I will see you all later. Bye-bye. Yeah. Chris Antonetti, wake up, buddy. Please make a trade, buddy. I want to react, buddy. Although I say that, and then you'd be like, so if he made a minor league trade, you'd be happy? No, I'd be pissed off. Unless, it was for like a decent minor leaguer. But yeah. I'm out here talking my head off. Only for us to do nothing. Oh well.